What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have an old rivalry starting to brew and come back. Semi. A fight that could have taken place in the past, but didn't because one fighter was at a specific place in his career and the other fighter was up and coming. Who is that, you say? That's 4-division world champion superstar boxer, Adrien the Problem Broner, who has 35 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. 24 big wins by way of knockout. 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 69-inch arm reach. Adrien Broner, at one point in time in his career, was considered the heir to the throne of now retired, legendary, iconic Hall of Fame 5-division world champion, former pound-for-pound king, former pay-per-view king, formerly known as Pretty Boy, formerly known as Money, now known today as TBE, the best ever, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He is and has beaten more world champions than anybody in the history of sport of boxing. Floyd Mayweather. Back in 2012, November 2012, Adrien Broner had a marquee showcase fight, a title fight. He took on Antonio DeMarco. DeMarco. He took on Antonio DeMarco, and he stopped him in the 8th round. Beautiful performance by Adrien the Problem Broner. And from that point, people started the comparisons. Flashiness, flamboyant, fast hands, power, fast feet, athletic. Smaller than Floyd Mayweather, but you get the picture. More outspoken, more of a trash talker than Floyd Mayweather. And from that Antonio DeMarco fight, everybody started to say, and the comparison started to grow so much so that people said that he could actually beat Floyd Mayweather. I think this is a guy who's skilled and talented enough to actually beat Floyd Mayweather. And he wasn't even introduced to Floyd Mayweather yet. But he was seen to be the replacement for Floyd Mayweather. And so then he fought Gavin Reese, he fought Paulie Malignaggi, but then something happened. December 14th, 2013. He took on Marcos El Chino Maidana, who was 34 wins, 3 losses, and no draws. Awkward, hard-hitting Argentinian fighter. And Adrien Broner not only lost that fight, but he lost his way in the sport of boxing. He was never the same after that fight. He was never the same. He completely got derailed. He completely lost his way. He completely was not the same guy in the ring. He got dropped twice in that fight. Hard-hitting, hard-fought fight. He lost a unanimous decision, shockingly. He got upset. Floyd Mayweather went in to prove a point. He immediately fought Marcos Maidana. And surprisingly, shocking to the world, he had a rough and tough fight with Marcos Maidana, the first fight. So people was even saying they thought Floyd Mayweather lost. I thought Floyd Mayweather clearly won. And then they had a rematch, Maidana and Floyd. Floyd clearly won, separated himself, and the rest is history. But for Adrien Broner, he goes on to fight Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, John Molina Jr. And then this was the fight that was supposed to put him back on track for a big fight. It finally was presented to him. This was the fight to put him back on track and back in that conversation because he was the favorite against Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, John Molina. He was the favorite in those fights. All of those fights went the distance, shockingly. But he won unanimous decision. But then June of 2015, he faced two-time WBC welterweight world champion, now retired future Hall of Famer, Showtime Sean Porter. At the time, Sean Porter was 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. He had lost to Kell Brook, Special K Kell Brook, and he lost his IBF title to Kell Brook. And Adrien Broner, in that fight, in another marquee fight with another big name, he came up drastically short. He lost the unanimous decision, but it wasn't the loss. He dropped Sean Porter in the last round. But it was the fact that he was simply inactive. He was more active against John Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, and Carlos Molina. But in a Sean Porter fight with another marquee fighter in front of him that's athletic and aggressive, he didn't show up. He didn't let his hands go. Saying all this to say, his career took a turn. He had a few comeback fights and comeback wins. He beat Akhmadaliev, Ashley Theopine, and Adrian Granados. Then he had another marquee fight against 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer who's retired, future Hall of Famer, Mikey Garcia. And once again, he did not let his hands go. He didn't show up. He wasn't active. He lost. Nonetheless, his career been derailed ever since. But you can see the potential there. But a young bull, who is now undefeated 2-division world champion, former lightweight undisputed world champion, now the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, who is top 10 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney. 31 wins, no loss, no draw. 15 wins by way of knockout. 25 years of age. 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Devin Haney was calling out Adrien Broner back then. And he was young. He was hungry and looking to make a name for himself. He and his father, trainer and manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotion, Bill Haney. And Adrien Broner looked at him as a young pup. Adrien Broner is extremely close with now undefeated 3-division, 5-time world champion superstar boxer who is widely acknowledged and recognized as one of the faces, if not the face of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer who's 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He is what Adrien Broner was supposed to be. The pay-per-view superstar. That's Gervonta Tank Davis is living who Adrien Broner was supposed to be. Mentored by Floyd Mayweather, under the wing of Floyd Mayweather, taking over for Floyd Mayweather as one of the faces of the sport of boxing. He didn't fulfill that. Tank Davis did. Saying this to say, Adrien Broner set up these highly profile, glorified sparring sessions that Devin Haney and Tank have. That's why their history is deep-rooted, and they make for the biggest fight in boxing. But father trainer manager Bill Haney did an interview. Well, he went on social media live, and he was naming names, and he came across Adrien Broner's name. People were saying, what about fighting Adrien Broner? Devin Haney can't get a fight. He said he had some very choice words for Adrien Broner. He said the only way you'll see Adrien Broner in the ring with Devin Haney is if he's a referee or one of the judges or a trainer. Adrien Broner will not get in the ring with Devin Haney, is what Bill Haney said. So Adrien Broner's trainer, mentor, father figure, Coach Cunningham, responded, felt disrespected, felt slighted. If you know anything about Coach Cunningham, you know he's a straightforward, he is a no-nonsense type of person. Very militant, right? Sense of humor, but he's very militant, very serious, and very straightforward. He took it as complete disrespect and out of bounds. And then Adrien Broner responded and said, listen, ain't nobody avoiding your son. Ain't nobody ducking your son. He can't punch himself out of a wet paper bag. Make it happen. Send me the contract, send me the dotted line, and I'm signing it. Again, Adrien Broner has been inactive. He got another marquee fight, which was Manny Pacquiao, and he didn't let his hands go in that fight. That was January of 2019. From that point forward, he fought once in 2021, once in 2023, and he's been inactive. And he's saying he'll take a fight with Devin "The Dream" Haney. And everybody's hitting me up. Shouts out to my brother Dub C. He said, you got to talk about this. You got to discuss this, boo. And then I realized it gained more traction than I anticipated it gaining. Many people have hit me up and said, Devin Haney, one of my brothers, G, tatted up. He said, Devin Haney and Father Bill Haney keep saying, they say everything but let's fight. Now, Adrien Broner is saying, let's fight. Send him the contract. In this situation, Devin Haney is in a lose-lose situation. If he fights and beats Adrien Broner at this point, he's supposed to do that. If he struggles with Adrien Broner, he's exposed. Adrien Broner is in a win-win situation. Adrien Broner is going to get an opportunity at a world title, opportunity to be back on the big stage in the limelight, an opportunity to regain and recapture what he once was and was supposed to be. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Because promotional-wise, build-up-wise, and selling-wise, it will be a big fight. Because Adrien Broner knows how to sell a fight. Devin Haney is not the biggest talker, but he will talk. But Bill Haney will talk. Coach Cunningham is not a big talker, but he will talk. Again, he's straightforward, straight serious, right? The build-up for the fight, Adrien Broner is going to sell the fight. Devin Haney and Bill Haney going to sell the fight. And people will pay attention, and it'll draw attention. What does it benefit Devin Haney to make this fight? It really doesn't. Because where Devin Haney is and how he's viewed today's time, if he chose to fight Adrien Broner over fighting Subriel Matias, he chose to fight Adrien Broner over Sandor Martin, he's going to be ridiculed. But again, as far as commercial-wise, it's going to sell. I'm going to pay to watch it. I'm going to show up. I'm going to cover it. You know I'm close with Adrien Broner, Coach Cunningham, Bill Haney, and Devin Haney. I'm going to support it, and the boxing world support it. The question is, will they give Devin Haney credit for it? Is it worth Devin Haney's wow to take this fight? I don't think so. For Devin Haney, he'll continue to be ridiculed and he'll be labeled as a duck for not fighting a unification bout against a guy like Subriel Matias, who's 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout, Puerto Rican star world champion. That's just the facts of the matter. But will this be entertaining? 1,000%. 1,000%. Stylistically, at this stage of Adrien Broner's career, Devin Haney is 3 inches taller than he is. Devin Haney has a 3-inch arm reach advantage over Adrien Broner. And Devin Haney is 9 years younger than Adrien Broner. And Devin Haney is way more active than Adrien Broner is. It's going to be an uphill battle for Adrien Broner, who once again, he fought June of this year, but inactive. So from the Manny Pacquiao fight in January 2019, he's fought twice in 5 years. Again, why I say Devin Haney won't get the credit he would deserve. Lose-lose for Devin Haney, win-win for Adrien Broner. But I would like to see it entertaining. Again, stylistically, can Adrien Broner, who's been inactive, who has now historically since the Madonna fight, not let his hands go with his activity, allow Devin Haney to be in his wheelhouse? What I mean by being in his wheelhouse, you got to pressure Devin Haney. If you stand and try to box with Devin Haney, this stage, his hands is faster than Adrien Broner. He's more rangy than Adrien Broner. His legs are much more livelier than Adrien Broner and faster than Adrien Broner. It's an uphill battle for Adrien Broner, and the world knows it. So, but I would pay to see it, no doubt. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.